Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Automotive channel. My name is Peter. This video will be about my favorite product, contactless tire remover Vasco Prewash. Vasco Prewash, it's Swedish product, it's cold degreaser, so it's not like most tire removers available on the market, not solvent based. The benefits of this product are that the product can be sprayed on the paint, it's very thick product, so it doesn't dry off, doesn't evaporate, same as solvent tire remover. But also the product is very safe for all exterior surfaces, as well as it's safe when you use it. So it doesn't create fumes similar to solvent tire removers. The product doesn't evaporate, so you have way easier work for yourself and for your lungs. The product is contactless tire remover, so you can spray it directly on dirty car, leave it for a while, and then just rinse it off. And here I have perfect example. This car drove through fresh tarmac, so you can see how much tar is on the car. So how to get the best out of this product? I use this product for the last 10 years. I got it first in 2013. That time when I got it first, I thought this absolutely game changer in the field of tire removal. And I've tried a couple of products that they claim to be similar as this, but so far nothing comes near to Vasco Prewash. However, to get the best out of this product, you need to follow these couple of steps. First one is, before you use the product, make sure you shake the bottle really well. Second one is spray the Vasco Prewash on dry car. The car can be dirty, can be clean. Make sure the car is dry before you spray it on. Another one, obviously you want to make sure that you spray the product evenly. I usually spray cars up to the door handle level and the back of the car. And the one that is probably the most important out of all is you need to give the product enough time to do its job. What I usually do myself is I get cars in the evening, I bring them here and I spray the product, come in the morning, rinse it off, the job is done. But you can also leave the product for roughly 1.5 hours and it will still do the job. At this stage we have this product on the car for about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. The product is almost ready to go. How to check whether the product is ready to be rinsed off? What you can do, if you leave in the product for around 1 hour, hour and a half, find the biggest spots of tar and rub them gently with your finger and see whether the product is already dissolved fully. If it is, that means that the product is ready to be rinsed off. When the product is ready to be rinsed off, do it very slow. Don't try to rush this step, as if you do, you might miss spots there. Tar is very thick even when it's dissolved, so you need to give chance to your power washer to remove the product effectively. Vasco Prewash is my very best selling product out of over 700 different products I have in the shop. However, from time to time I get some messages from customers that they weren't very impressed with the product. And here is few reasons why this might happen. First one, as I mentioned before, you need to shake the bottle. So if you don't shake the bottle, the product won't be as effective as if you do. Second one, if you spray it on wet car, product will not work as well as on dry car. Third one, if you don't spray the product evenly. If you just spray lightly and you miss spots, and sometimes you might not even see that you missed some spots, obviously the product, if it's not there, is not going to work. Fourth one, and this is the biggest one, if you don't give the product enough time. I always recommend spray the product. If you leave in it for a shorter period of time, like roughly 1 hour, a little bit more or less, always check it. And another one, it might happen, especially like now it's summertime, the product, if you leave it for a few hours, it might dry off on the surface, and when the product is dry and you rinse it off, obviously it's not going to work. So what I do in this case, especially if I leave it overnight, after 12 hours, the product might dry off in spots. What I do, I just spray tiny mist of the product, leave it for extra 5 minutes, and then rinse it off, and I've never had an issue. Also, over the last few years, I got a couple of messages from customers. They were saying that the Vasco reacted with the surface. And when this could happen, when they send me messages, I always try to find out exactly what was the reason for it. In some cases, people sprayed the Vasco, left it in the rain, and left it for many hours. Vasco with long contact with water might actually cake to the surface. So in those cases, it wasn't reaction on the paint, but the Vasco cake to the surface, and this would be very easy solved by a little bit of polishing. Another one, Vasco was sprayed on hot surface. Obviously, like as any product that you have there, when it comes to cleaning car, you're not supposed to spray products on hot surface. Another one, Vasco was left for a long time and dried on the surface. The easiest solution to solve that is just spray more Vasco on the surface. Leave it for 10-15 minutes. The new product will react with the dry one, and you should be able to rinse it off without any issues. And the last one is, I got a couple of messages from customers that the product reacted with rubber surfaces. I use this product on every single car that goes through my place. So obviously some of the product will land on the tires, will land on the rubber seals that we have around the windows. Why I never have any issues? Because I do this job indoor, so the car is always cold when I do this process. But even if this happens for whatever reason, the solution for that is very simple, as all you need to do is just clean the rubber surface well with all-purpose cleaner or tire rubber cleaner. Vasco doesn't really cause a chemical reaction on the rubber, but what it does, it cakes into it. And some people might be thinking that this is chemical reaction, but usually it's not. It's just product cake to the surface. Vasco, if you look at the price of it, it's about 25% more expensive than the cheapest solvent tire remover. But for me, it's massive time and money saver, and I will explain you why. If you're providing car care services and buy drum like this, 25-liter drum, cost of 1 liter of this product is roughly about €7.20. 1 liter of product is enough to detar roughly about 2.5 car from my experience. So the cost of detarring one car is €2.80. If we compare it to the cheapest solvent tire remover, 1 liter of the cheapest solvent tire remover, if you buy 25-liter drum, will cost you roughly about €5.20. And with 1 liter, you should be able to detar about 3 cars. So the cost of detarring one car is about €80. So if you look at the prices, you're saving €1 per car when you compare the two products. But Vasco saves me roughly about half an hour in the decontamination process. As I use this product for initial pre-wash, it removes the dirt, but also removes the tar. If you use solvent tire remover, you have to do initial pre-wash, you have to do hand wash, then you remove tar by hand by spraying the product and wiping off with the microfiber cloths. So overall, saving €1 on a product that takes half an hour longer minimum to do the job, to me makes no sense whatsoever. So the Vasco pre-wash looks like it's more expensive when you look at it on the shelf, as it is more expensive to buy compared to solvent tire removers, but in use, you're saving €1 when you use solvent tire remover, but Vasco saves you 30 minutes. So it would only make sense to save money on product if you were charging under €3 per 1 hour of your work. So it's about 2.5-3 hours since I sprayed the product on the car. Let's give it a go and we'll see how it works. So as you can see, the product works extremely well. It's a very effective product. In total, it took me about 15 minutes of my time to deal with this tar. 5 minutes for spraying the car, about 10 minutes for rinsing it off. I have tar removed and I have initial pre-wash done. Vasco Prewash is available in most detailing shops in Ireland. In the description I'm going to list all the shops so you can see where you can get it. More likely you can get them not too far from you because the shops are all over Ireland. I hope to have the Vasco Prewash also in Northern Ireland in the next while and down the line in the UK as well. I also get lots of questions about Vasco, whether it's safe on ceramic coatings. From what I've tested, the Vasco doesn't do any harm. If you have decent quality coating, then Vasco will be safe for it. I have tested it on a few different protections. It will affect natural waxes or sort of poor quality sealants. If you want to check my test, I have video on my YouTube channel about testing the Vasco on various protections. I also get questions whether the Vasco is safe for wheels. Of course, if you have powder coated, painted wheels, the Vasco will be fully safe, same as diamond cut wheels. The Vasco is safe on them. If you use it on polished aluminum or chrome wheels, don't leave it for too long. I would say 1 hour, 1.5 hours maximum for delicate wheels. So that's everything in this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the video answers all your questions about the Vasco Prewash. If you have any other questions, comment below. If you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe my channel so you won't miss any other videos that I'm gonna publish the next while. And see you on the next one.